Hey guys, welcome to Football Final Whistle, where we talk everything about football, where we talk trendings happening in the world of football. My name is GP, and with me I have
UB.
you'll be welcome.
Thank you.
The 2024 season has begun gradually, and we saw what happened in England in match week 1. Chelsea losing at home to Manchester City. What happened? Chelsea fell.
I mean, it was expected to an extent. So it was expected. But Chelsea did try. They tried. It's just that it just showed that Chelsea really needs a striker, a good striker. Jackson was a bit wasteful. I mean, we didn't have a lot of chances, but we didn't play bad. So Jackson was wasteful, and then Kunku was not even in the game. I mean, that substitution would have been made earlier. And then the coach also made wrong substitutions. Changing Lavia for Dewsbury
Dewsbury
Hall
Hall.
was a bad decision.
I think Enzo would have been the substitution.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. I'm saying.
Enzo should have been out of that game
Substituted.
because he made, I think the whole game, it was one good pass he played. And I said, okay, this was a good one. Apart from that, it was nothing from Enzo. So I think he should have brought, Neto came in and he just play a little, and there was really nothing, toothless.
I think the only player who impressed me so much in the match was Lavia, and unfortunately he was
Lavia.
taken out.
Then we talk about our player of the year. Kopama was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, Kopama was nowhere to be found. And there was an incident that happened in handball from Kovacic. Do you think it was a foul?
I don't know.
Well, that ball was not facing the post. There was really no danger
Well,
there.
it touched
So
his hand. It's not as if his hand was in his body. His
know
hand
that-
was out.
we all know that the rules these days,
Nobody knows.
exactly, they keep changing rules. So I'm guessing, of course, from the explanation I maybe deduced from that,
Yeah.
I feel like because it was not a direct shot on goal. It was supposed to be a cross or something. So they didn't give it. They know these days they try to reduce the number of penalties in games. So I feel like,
But it was Anthony Taylor as the center referee. Anthony Taylor and
God.
Chelsea.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
I will not get you started. As we build up gradually to this season in the Premier League, there are fixtures in the week 2 or in week 2 of this week match. We have a couple of big matches. We have Brighton facing up against Manchester United. We have Aston Villa against Arsenal. And we have on Sunday, we have Chelsea taking on Wolves in the Molineux. Let's start with the early kickoff. Brighton, Manchester United in the Annex Stadium. What do you have to say? Recently, Man U have a very poor record against the Brighton side. In the last 4-5 meetings, Man U has just won once, and which was the return leg of 2023-2024 season. Man U has been mauled by Brighton.
Coupled with the fact that last season Brighton ate Everton up like 3-0, no reply. Like, they ate them up. So it's going to be a tough game for Manchester United,
And it's in Annex Stadium.
just from the fact that it's not even their home exactly.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a tough match for them. But then I believe so much in Man U these days. No, from watching the first game, if they decide to start Zexi, their new striker,
Yeah.
did you see that goal?
Yes,
goal against,
that was a striker's half chance goal.
A striker's goal.
He didn't need to touch the ball so many times, but when introduced, he delivered.
He delivered. So if they start him, if he decides to bench Rashford, maybe start. I know he missed Garnacho. He missed a
But I think he will start.
golden chance
No, Garnacho will start on
ahead
Saturday.
of Rashford,
Yes.
because
He will.
it seems this day Rashford has something against that coach.
Just play Garnacho, play what's this other guy's name? This guy that bench
Ahmad.
Anthony Ahmad, and play Zexi as your top 9. Man, you score goals.
So what is he going to do about Rashford that has his nudes?
Rashford can come from the bench.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
No, Rashford can come from the bench.
With the amount of hype he's giving to Rashford, undeserving hype, He's going to start Rashford. I'm very sure he's going to start Rashford.
I wouldn't want him to start Rashford.
Hey,
I want Rashford to come from the bench and goes up for Ahmad. And goes up for and come on for Ahmad. When the match progresses to the 60th minute, 70th minute, you should just take off Ahmad and bring in Rashford. And let Rashford play in this right wing position. Right wing, and leave Garnacho in the left.
What about Anthony?
I don't think Anthony is even in the match squad.
Why wouldn't he be?
Leave the dancer for now, please. You called him a dancer. Leave the dancer. Then the other match we're going into is Aston Villa Arsenal. Aston Villa beat Arsenal 2-leg last season. Home and away, they killed Arsenal. I think they are the ones that stopped Arsenal from winning the league. A very tough match.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough match.
Unai Emery has set up this team to be feared all over in the English football. If they are playing you, you'll be worried.
You have to be.
Aston Villa is now a proper
team.
Courtesy of Unai Emery.
And also, I think they've brought in a few players too.
Yes, they have actually.
So they're only going to get better. But then I don't know if it's going to be us now.
But I think it's a goal galore.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be a really tough game. Highest can maybe 1-0,
nope,
2-1 margin. That's what I feel like. They're going to be a goal galore. Because first of all, Aston Villa has a very good team, and then Arsenal too. You know, they've missed the Premier League because of maybe slight mistakes or whatever. I think this season they're going
all the way.
They're going to go all out.
I'll remind you.
So I feel like Arsenal are going to beat them. Aston Villa will try, but Arsenal will beat them. That's what I feel.
Aston Villa is home. They are home.
It doesn't matter.
At the home team park.
It doesn't matter. The Arsenal I see these days, it doesn't matter who is home.
Wow.
I so much believe in Arsenal.
Quickly, before we go to the matches on Sunday, there's Crystal Palace West Ham. Crystal Palace West Ham.
Crystal Palace West Ham. Crystal Palace has lost their glory. The moment they sold Olise, they lost everything.
So you're going to West Ham.
West Ham are going to beat them. I mean,
Fulham,
West Ham
Leicester
has gotten a few players. Fulham,
Leicester City.
Okay, that one is we have to wait and see. I mean, Fulham didn't play really bad against Manchester United last week. Yeah. It's just that the introduction of Zegzi changed the whole game. Yeah. But I feel like Fulham has potential. Do you know they just bought Crystal Palace star defender Henderson? He's now in Fulham. So like they have players. Like Fulham, I think Fulham is building a team that's going to be very hard.
So you're giving it to Fulham against Leicester?
Fulham, yes.
Tottenham couldn't beat Leicester. We
all know Tottenham is all whoa. Nothing else. Tottenham is not so much of a
Manchester City, Ipswich Town.
Please, Ipswich. Just let's move from that one.
Yeah. You're giving it to Man City, of course.
Yes, now because obviously Savio wiped the floor with
Cucurella
last week. So obviously he's going to do the same to whoever is in that team. So forget
Southampton, Nottingham Forest.
Southampton, Nottingham Forest. I give it to Nottingham Forest.
They're
buying players, so they're going to do that. I give it to Nottingham Forest.
Tottenham Hotspur, Everton. That will be a very interesting match to look up to too. Tottenham, Everton.
That's going to be Everton. Tottenham
first win of the season.
First win of the season, obviously. I mean, if Everton could not score one goal against Brighton, then what are they going to do against Tottenham? Tottenham is going to beat them.
So you're giving it to Tottenham?
Giving it to Tottenham.
On Sunday, we have Wolves, Chelsea.
Ah, God.
That will be a banana skill for Chelsea because Chelsea are playing Conference League on a Thursday and they are going back on a Sunday to play a very stubborn Wolves. Courtesy to Arsenal, who won them the opening week of the Premier League. But I don't see Chelsea beating Wolves.
Funny enough, You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the fact that Pedro Neto
He's from Wolves.
is from Wolves.
Former Wolves player.
So I don't know if Enzo Maresca is going to want to, some mind game, play Pedro Neto, hoping that he will understand the players he's playing against and maybe will be able to do one or two against them. If he does that, I mean, we stand a chance. And now we have João Felix in the team. João Felix
I
is
know.
there.
I don't think he will start.
Yeah, he's not going to start against
Wolves.
this time for him to train. I mean, go here, sit there. He might not start against the match against.
But he'll come on from the bench.
Yeah, he might come from.
So you're giving it to Chelsea?
I'm giving it to Chelsea.
You're giving it to Chelsea?
Chelsea can have that.
Okay, guys. You have heard Yubi's prediction. He has given it to whom he feels will go away with the 3 points.
Transfer.
Go to the comment sections. Predict your own scores. Predict who you think will win and stand a chance to win gift prizes and even jerseys in the comment section. Then quickly, let's go to transfers before we go. Okay, before transfers, let's go to your top teams in the Premier League, your top 4 teams for the Champions League this season. Top 4 teams
Champions League
in the Premier League that will go to Champions League.
top 4. I'm just going to be nice because normally I don't like Arsenal.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
I feel like this season they're going to win it. Arsenal, this is their season. This is their chance. If they don't win this season, they should just forget about it. So Arsenal first, Man City second, and then we're going to have Liverpool third. And then we can put maybe Chelsea or Manchester United.
Maybe Chelsea or Manchester United.
Yes, both of them are going to maybe fight for that spot.
I think Man City will win the league again.
Well,
and Arsenal will come second.
I don't think so.
And Liverpool will come third. And Manchester United will come fourth.
So you don't believe in Chelsea?
No, I don't.
You don't believe in Chelsea?
No, I don't.
Because they lost their first game?
No, not because they lost their... Because they are too unstable to fight for the top 4. So guys, as we bring this to a wrap, don't forget to comment on the section of your final score and stand a chance to win prizes in the week 2 of the Premier League. Thanks guys.